So hey guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE February security patch update review. In this video I will share the changes I personally experienced in camera performance, battery life, network and overall performance. To be honest, there isn't a major change, but I did promise that I would make a video about the Galaxy S24 FE February security patch update, so I will tell you the minor improvements and changes I have noticed after installing the update. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing, and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. First, let's talk about the camera quality. Well, there are no major changes in the camera quality after the February update. I didn't notice any improvements or downgrade. It still performs the same as before. In daylight conditions, the camera performs like a flagship and the photos come out to be sharp, detailed and with good colors. You really won't be disappointed with the picture quality of the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE when you are taking photos in daylight or in well-lit environments. However, in low light conditions it does struggle a bit since the lens is relatively smaller. It cannot capture as much light, so the low light photos are more on the average side. So I have taken a few sample photos. As you can see here, the picture quality is really good in daylight conditions. Now let's talk about performance. The performance is still pretty much the same after the February security patch update. It still performs like a flagship even though it comes with an Exynos processor. I'll be using this phone for at least 5 years, so it will be interesting to see how the performance holds up in the long term. But as of now, the performance is really good. The app opening speed is fast. The app switching is also smooth. I didn't notice any lag while using regular apps like social media or browsing. However, when it comes to gaming, things are a little different. Games like BGMI or Call of Duty mobile run well at first, but after 40 to 50 minutes of continuous gameplay, the phone starts to struggle a bit, as you can notice some thermal throttling. So if you are someone who mainly buys a phone for heavy gaming, I would still suggest going for gaming focused phones like IQ devices, because Samsung phones are really not designed specially for long gaming sessions. But overall, for daily usage, the performance is still really good even after the February security patch update. Now let's talk about the battery life. After the February security patch update, I actually feel like the battery performance is slightly better. Right now I'm getting around 6.5 to 7 hours of screen on time when I'm on Wi-Fi. Keep in mind that I'm sharing these numbers based on my personal usage, so your results might be a little different depending on how you use your phone. When I'm using mobile data, I usually get around 5 hours of screen on time. Also, I want to share a small tip with you. After every security patch update or major Android update, I will always go to recovery mode and clear the cache. So if there are any small bugs or temporary issues after the update, this steps fixes them most of the time. So I would highly recommend clearing the cache after every update, especially if your phone starts lagging or if you notice poor battery life. And don't worry, this will not delete your data, it only clears temporary system cache. Overall, I'm getting about 1 day of battery life, and by the end of the day I usually still have around 14 to 50% or 15% of the battery left. But if you're a heavy user, you might need to charge the device twice a day. Now let's talk about the network quality. Overall, the network quality has been good and I haven't faced any major problems. However, when using Jio, I did notice that the phone sometimes switches between 5G and 4G in my area. So what's interesting is that the same location some of my other phones stay constantly connected to 5G, while the Galaxy S24 FE occasionally drops to 4G. So I tried a small trick and it actually helped me. All you need to do is go to settings, connections, mobile networks, network operators. You will see an option called select automatically. It is usually turned on by default. Turn that option off. Let the phone search for available networks and then manually select your network operators. After doing this, my phone stopped switching frequently between 5G and 4G. I'm not saying this will definitely work for everyone, but it did work for me. So you can give it a try. After all, there is nothing to lose by trying it, right? So this was my personal experience after the February security patch update. I hope you find this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.